on the scoreboard, Mr. Dell's Warriors, and the host team, your Post 22 Hardhats. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the starting lineups for both teams. As we announce your names, please head to your respective baseline. First of all, for the Warriors, leading off and playing second base, number 1, Liam Cronican. Batting second, the pitcher, number 9, Easton Shockey. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 10, Braden Hosey. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 3, Andrew Kelly. Batting fifth at third base, number 6, Don McNamara. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 2, Ty Hanna. Batting seventh and catching, number 5, Milo Barber. Batting eighth at first base, number 35, Peyton Lane. And batting ninth in left field, number 16, Lucas Dennis. Let's meet the rest of the Warriors squad. They are coached by Jason Shockey, assisted by Mike Reggio, Kevin Cook, Reese Baumgartner, Dylan Casey, and Colin Shockey. And now, Hardhat fans, let's hear it for your Post 22 starting lineup. Leading off, the designated hitter number 10, Aiden Roberts. Batting second to shortstop, number 3, Jackson Reader. Batting third in center field, number 19, Lars Kiefer. Batting fourth and catching, number 25, Josh Elder. Batting fifth at first base, number 15, Regan Turnquist. Batting sixth at second base, number 13, Brixton Steve. Batting seventh in left field, number 2, Kenny McLeod. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 20, Reagan Costin. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 9, Hudson Ogle. Pitching tonight for the Hardhats is number 17, Declan Mickley. Your umpires for tonight's game behind the plate, Mr. Chris Jackson, and on the bases, Mr. Mike Denny. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand. We're going to honor our local fallen heroes. In the words of Raymond Chandler, former Sergeant Major of the Army, we remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, our wounded warriors, our Gold Star families, and all our loved ones who have been touched by the horrors of war. The sacrifices have given meaning to our values and ideals. For that, we thank them. A grateful nation will always remember, respect, and appreciate these heroes. Tonight, we honor our fallen heroes of South Dakota that have served our country, and tonight we're honoring those who lost their lives in the Korean War. As I announce each name, the bell will toll. We just ask for a moment of silence for each. Faye Marsh, 8 years. Robert J. Sanders, 42 years. If you remain standing, active and retired military, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight, our anthem is being sung by the Shrine of Democracy Chorus.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose cross guides and bright star through the perilous
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 3 for the nightcap game between the Westside Mr. Dell's Warriors and your post-22 Hardhats, as the 4th of July fever is starting to hit with the 250th birthday of America happening tomorrow, as that will be for a doubleheader for the Hardhats tomorrow. As we'll take a look here for both lineups for both teams, as we'll start off with the Warriors, as their leadoff hitter will be the second baseman, number 1, Liam Cronican. Batting second, pitching, number 9, Easton Shockey. Batting third, playing shortstop, is number 10, Braden Hosey. Batting fourth in center field, number 3, Andrew Taggy. And batting fifth and third base, number 6, Dom Manganaro. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 2, Ty Hanna. Batting seventh, playing catcher, number 5, Milo Barber. Batting eighth, playing first, number 35, Peyton Wayne. And batting ninth in left field is number 16, Lucas Dennis. As it is Mickley Day on the mound here for the Hardhats, as Declan Mickley, the starting pitcher, the southpaw. We saw Broden Sales throw 8 strikeouts in 6 innings yesterday to earn for his 5th win. So we're going to take a look here defensively for the post-22 Hardhats. In the outfield, starting from left to right, Kane McLeod in left, with Lars Kiefer in center and Hudson Ogle in right. In the infield at third base, number 20, Reagan Koskin. At shortstop, Jackson Reeder. At second, Brixton Steen. And at first is Regan Turnquist. And catching is number 25, Josh Elder. So take a look here at Declan Mickley's stats on the season. 30 innings pitched with a 5-win, no-loss record. 37 strikeouts to 26 batters walked on the season, as he sits on a 3.03 ERA. For the southpaw on the season, as he gets in some warm-up tosses. As the Hardhats, they had a very long game last night, as the first pitch happened at 8:49 p.m. and with a lightning and rain delay happening between the last pitch was thrown at 1:01 a.m. after they came away with a 7-1 victory over the Rocky Mountain Lobos. So they sit 2-0 here through 2 games in this 51st annual Firecracker Tournament, as they will play 2 more games tomorrow in the doubleheader against Gretna and Missoula. As now the Hardhats will come into the middle here to wish good luck to Declan Mickley and all the infielders, as Cronican will step up to the plate, the second baseman for the Warriors. As a little bit of a change for the Hardhats going into this game versus yesterday. We saw Reagan Koskin play in right field. He gets moved into left, and we saw Lars Kiefer, who did not play in yesterday's game, as he will play in center field. So Cronican will enter in the box, as Declan Mickley will put the hands up high. And the first pitch is underway, as this will go inside. And it'll be called here for ball 1. The home plate umpire, Chris Jackson. And the infield umpire is Mike Denning. As bat up to the shoulder here for Cronican. Mickley kicks the leg up. Next pitch, this one is low and inside here for ball 2. As the Hardhats started with Broden Sales yesterday and then put in Ryan Negebauer in for the last inning to secure the 7-1 victory last night, as this pitch will be fouled on. And this one going into the crowd brings us the first strike here on the count, as the count goes 2-1. As Mickley will get a fresh new baseball here, as the ball in the glove. Cronican waiting to see the 2-1 pitch. Mickley offers it, and a swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 count to the leadoff hitter with the Easton Shockey on deck for the Warriors. As a right-handed batter will step on in. Mickley waits for Elder on the pitch call, as the 2-2 offering will come to the plate. And this one is just up high for ball 3. So we start off on full counts here, just the leadoff batter. As a tap on home plate from Cronican. Set up and ready. As Mickley, the 3-2 pitch on its way, swung on a ground ball. It gets past Koskin on third and is rolling into left field. McLeod will pick it up. Cronican rounding first, and he will stop at second. So that's going to be a leadoff double here for Mr. Dell's Warriors to Liam Cronican, as he faced a 3-2 count. And on that pitch, that one a hard ground ball that just gets right past Koskin and rolling deep into left field. As now this will pull up the pitcher in number 9, Easton Shockey, as we will see our first lefty versus lefty matchup. As the leadoff for Cronican on second, Jackson Reeder playing right behind him. As Mickley will give off the first pitch, and a bunt is placed. Koskin will go pick up from third. He scoops. The throw to first is not going to be in time. It gets away, as that one is still rolling, as Koskin gets the throw over there with Brixton Steen, as he caught that one that got past Regan Turnquist on first. That's going to put runners on the corners, as the bunt single that will go here for Shockey, as the first two batters here for the Warriors as they get on base first. And this now will pull up the shortstop in number 10, Braden Hosey. So Mickley will take a straight shot look to the runner on first, and he offers the first one. This one is up and high for ball one. As Mickley will take a look as he gets settled in on the bump. Cronican on third with Shockey on first. As the 1-0 pitch comes, this one up high for ball two. Mentioned earlier, Mickley entered this game with 37 strikeouts, as yesterday, Odin Sales, who entered his game facing with 46, and he now leads the team in strikeouts with 54. As the next pitch, Hosey gets a lot on it, as this one will go up and out of play for a foul ball, and they'll pull the count here to 2 balls and 1 strike. Still with nobody out, just the third batter here on the inning. Runners on first and third, as Mickley will get the thumbs up here from Chris Jackson, the home plate umpire. As a quick throw over to first, as Shockey sees that one, he slides back in safe. We saw one pickoff attempt Odin Sales threw yesterday to the second baseman. That one happening in the second half of the game post lightning delay. As the kick of the leg, the 2-1, as this one comes up high here for ball three. As we will see the center fielder and Andrew Taggy on deck, with Hosey waiting to see here the 5th pitch on this at-bat. The count at 3-1, and Mickley punches this one away. Swan on popped up high as that one is out of play. So another foul ball here on this at-bat for the Warriors shortstop. We'll take a second here outside of the box. We see our second full count here on the inning, as the look over for the base runners to their third base coach, as Hosey will pull the bat up to the shoulder. Mickley nods away here to Elder, as a 3-2 comes this way. Runner takes off to second, and a swing, that one again out of play. So foul ball will spoil the stolen bag that Easton Shockey was trying to take. So following the foul ball, 3-2 count as Mickley with the glove hand on the hip, as he has his pitch ready to go. Another look to the runner on first, and he will throw that direction, as he knew that Shockey took off to second following that foul ball onto Hosey, as he wanted to double check that he did not take off to second on that one. As Mickley turns and looks to home plate, the 3-2 on its way. Swan on, is that one getting a piece of the bat, and that one also getting off of the face mask of home plate umpire Chris Jackson. So they'll let him have a second here to figure that one out after a hard hit foul ball that went directly into the cage. So that we give him a second here as Josh Elder and Declan Mickley will talk on the mound. So the third foul ball here on this at-bat for the Warriors shortstop and Braden Hosey, as Coach Nick Ewing, or excuse me, the third base coach for Westside goes over there to make sure he is okay. So we're going to resume here on this at-bat following that foul ball, as the count still remains 3-2 with runners on the corners and nobody out following the first two batters getting base hits, with Cronican on the double and the bunt single coming from Easton Shockey. As Mickley gives away the 3-2, as this one is in for strike 3, and Shockey will take on second, as that will bring us for the first out here of the inning, and the first strikeout of the game for Declan Mickley, after Hosey looks at that one going right through with no swing, as that will add now for the total of the 38th strikeout on the season for Mickley, as now the cleanup hitter here in the center fielder, number 3, Andrew Taggy. So Mickley back up with the glove to the ear, as the first pitch comes on this at-bat, as this one will just come up high of the strike zone for ball one. Now with runners on 2 and 3 in Cronican and Shockey, as a right-handed batter, and Taggy steps back into the box. Mickley will give the nod to Elder as the 1-0 on its way. This one is high up and for ball 2. As we saw in the 2 out of the 3 at-bats here so far in this game, as 2 of them have made to full count. Mickley now starting here 2-0 onto Taggy. Kicks and deals, as this will be swung and missed for strike 1. We're in the first strike here on this at-bat. Now the count here to 2 balls and 1 strike. Bat up to the shoulder for the center fielder for the Warriors. Mickley winds up. Next pitch comes in. This one is just up high of the strike zone. And and makes it for ball 3. So a second outside of the box for Taggy. Now he will step back into the righties box. Kronikin leads off on third with Shockey on second. As Mickley will deliver the 3-1 pitch. Swung on as this is a foul ball on that first base line. That's going to hit the light pole and makes its way back onto the field. So that foul brings us to a 3-2 count as Brixton will toss that foul ball off to the side. And we resume here to the at-bat of Andrew Taggy with the third baseman, Dom Manganaro, on deck. And Mickley, the 3-2 punch comes. This one is inside, counted for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Declan Mickley, as Taggy thought that one was going to be inside, as he was already going to take the steps there for the walk, as they'll make it for out number 2 here in the top of the first inning. And now the third baseman, number 6, Dom Manganaro, as he will step up to the plate. Runners still on second and third here for Mr. Dell's Warriors. As Mickley, the lineup comes. First offering, as this one is in down low for ball 1. We've seen Josh Elder catch it all 3 games here so far in this Firecracker Tournament, as he makes his way there behind the dish. As Mickley offers the 1-0. Swung on and gets a piece of it, now one up into the netting. So that foul ball evens the count to 1-1 apiece. As they're going to get that foul ball here quickly out of the way. As the left-handed batter and Manganaro steps back into the box. Pulls the bat up to the shoulder. Mickley with the glove by the ear. As he will shake no here to the first pitch that Elder offered. As 2 outs at the top of the first. Pitch comes. This one is high and outside for ball 2. As another look here for third baseman for the Warriors. Takes a look at his third base coach before he enters into the batter's box. And now the 2-1 on its way. Swung on. This one is again out of play on the foul ball. So 1 strike away here from putting the top of the first inning away after the first 2 batters get on base. As Manganaro steps right back in. As the count is given over to Declan Mickley. As he waits on the mound. As Elder gives him the pitch as the 2-2 on its way. Swung on, another foul ball. That one just going into the netting. As that one will roll into the Hardhats dugout. The count still remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And again, Mickley with a new fresh baseball, following that one going into the netting, into the Hardhats dugout as the 2-2 comes its way. Swung on, this is a high pop-up as Jackson Reeder, the shortstop, makes his way back to the mound, and he is under and makes the catch for the third out of the top of the first inning. So the first 2 batters, Liam Kronikin and Easton Shockey, they get on base following a double and a bunt single, then it followed with back-to-back strikeouts for Declan Mickley onto Braden Hosey and Andrew Taggy. And a pop-up there from Dom Manganaro bring us to 3 outs in the top of the first. As for the Hardhats, it will be Aiden Roberts leading off, followed by Jackson Reeder and Lars Kiefer, the 1-2-3 hitters, to get it done for the Hardhats. After it was scoreless in last night's game, 0-0 through 2 innings, the Hardhats managed to get 2 runs into the third, and then right as we got to the start of the 4th inning, that was when we hit the lightning delay, and then right after that, the fireworks show happened here at the Post 22 fields, and there was another hour and a half-ish wait until the 11:38 resume play began, and the Hardhats came away with a 7-1 victory, with the 7-4 win back on Wednesday, over the Napoleon River Bandits of a final score of 7-4. So we'll take a look here defensively for Mr. Dell's Warriors, starting in the outfield, going left to right. And left is Lucas Dennis. In center field is Andrew Taggy, and in right field is Ty Hanna. In the infield at third, as that will be Dom Manganaro. At shortstop, make it Braden Hosey. At second base, Liam Kronikin, and at first, Peyton Wayne. The catcher is number 5, Milo Barber. And then back on the mound is the right-handed pitcher, number 9, Easton Shockey. We'll hear 1 through 9 to the Hardhats lineup of Roberts. Batting second, Reeder. Batting third, Kiefer. Fourth is Josh Elder. Batting fifth, Regan Turnquist. Sixth is Brixton Steen. Seventh is Kane McLeod. Eighth is Reagan Koskin. And number 9 is Hudson Ogle. So that's the 1 through 9 lineup for the Post 22 Hardhats. Shockey will get in his final warm-up pitch, and then we get to the bottom of the first inning. As for Aiden Roberts here on the season, a .433 batting average. As Jackson Reeder, who leads the team at batting average with just a .434. Roberts also having a .535 on-base percentage, 39 hits, 29 RBIs, and 41 runs scored here for the Hardhats designated hitter. So the infielders will come together to Easton Shockey on the mound, as the catcher and Barber will make his way back behind home plate. Coach Downs over on the third base line with Coach Nick Ewing over on first. As Roberts will take his step into the box. Shockey with the glove out in front of him as he will look towards home plate. As the first pitch comes to Roberts, this one is just up high of the strike zone, makes it for ball one. As the right-handed batter pulls it bat back up to the shoulder. Shockey looks down, kicks a leg up, the 1-0 pitch. This one is outside for ball two. Roberts a second, takes a look at the bat, and re-enters into the batter's box. As the pitch comes here to Roberts, he swings this one high up in the air as the first baseman who is under, and Wayne, this one in foul territory, he'll make the catch. That brings us for the first out of the inning on the pop-up from Aiden Roberts. So, Roberts down throwing the pop-up. This pulls up the shortstop and Jackson Reeder. Jackson on the season a .434 batting average with a .525 on-base percentage. Team high in hits with 43, followed with 26 RBIs and 38 runs scored for the shortstop. As the first pitch, this one will come down, takes a piece of the turf before it gets to the catcher and Milo Barber, taken for ball one. First lefty, Easton Shockey will face off here in this game. As Reddy gives one off, this one again in down low, coming close to hitting the cleats of Reeder. As he skipped away from that one, makes it for ball two. As Reeder taps on home plate, as Shockey kicks the leg up, the 2-0 on its way. This one is in for a strike on that inside corner. As the count now pulled here to 2-1. As Reeder looks right at Shockey, waits for him to get set and ready on the bump. As now the 2-1 offering comes, Reeder will take a swing, gets a piece of that one going directly down into the turf and rolls away for that foul ball, makes the count even to 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 away. As the center fielder and Lars Kiefer, as he goes and picks that foul ball out of the way, as he will go back on deck. As Shockey pulls the glove up to the face as the 2-2 comes as a breaker ball that's high and outside for ball 3. So Reeder now 3-2 count. At the bottom of the first inning, still in a 0-0 game. As the bat is up to the shoulder. Shockey the righty, the 3-2 on its way. Reeder is swinging this one in the air into center field. As under it and making the catch is Andrew Taggy, as that will bring us for the second out here at the bottom of the first inning. And now we go to the number 3 hitter in the lineup, and number 19, Lars Kiefer. As Kiefer, who did not play in yesterday's game, hit here on the season a .408 batting average with a .500 on-base percentage, 40 hits, 33 RBIs, and 37 runs scored. As he was leading the team in stolen bases with 18 until Aiden Roberts had 2 stolen bases yesterday to give him 21 total on the season. As Kiefer the first pitch, this one will go up and out of play with the foul ball here for the 0-1 start. Looks over at Coach Downs on the third base line before he will step into the batter's box. Shockey given a new baseball. As Kiefer set and ready, Shockey the 0-1 delivery. This one is outside as the catcher and Milo Barber having to get over and cross. That one going into the left-handed batter's box. As that'll bring us for the 1-1 count. As Shockey waits for the pitch call. As he's set on the mound, the 1-1 comes to Kiefer, another swing. That'll be a foul ball out of play again. So 1-2 with 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. Hardhats trying to find their first hit here in the game after Mr. Dell's Warriors and Liam Cronican and Easton Shockey, the first 2 batters, they found one. As Shockey will crest here for a new ball. As Barber will toss the new one over to his pitcher. As Kiefer will step back into the batter's box. As the 1-2 in the glove on the mound, offers it to Kiefer, and he will swing and miss for strike 3. So, Shockey and the Warriors take care of the Hardhats 1-2-3 hitters, as we are still scoreless here after one, a score of 0-0. As we're going to take a short break on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the second inning. Ready to go to start the second inning. As leadoff hitter here for the Warriors will be the right fielder number 2, Ty Hanna. It will be the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Warriors to start this top of the second inning. As Mickley, after throwing 2 strikeouts, looking. So Hosey and Taggy back in the first. First pitch comes and a swing and a miss for strike 1. As he will face off here against a right-handed batter. Draws his line in the batter's box and then comes back in. And Mickley looks down the middle, takes a quick step here off of the mound as he will adjust his glove here. As he will step right back on. 0-1 count as the pitch comes. This one is in for strike 2, just on that top corner of the strike zone. 2 pitches for 2 strikes. As Hanna back in and ready. Mickley will give the nod to Eller. The 0-2 comes. This will be swung on. A ground ball that gets hit to Steen at second. He scoops and throws. And Turnquist will make the catch at first for the first out of the second inning. Just on the third pitch given to Ty Hanna. And now we go to the catcher in number 5, Milo Barber. As Barber, another right-handed batter. As he will settle in the batter's box. Mickley with the glove up to the ear. As he waits for Elder. And the first pitch comes. This one is just outside for ball 1. Takes a look over to his third base coach. Mickley the lineup, the 1-0 on its way. This will be swung on and missed here for strike 1. A cool evening here in Rapid City after some temps went up to about 95 degrees. It is currently 64 outside after some rain showers that happened earlier, which pushed some games back. Next pitch will be swung on and missed here for strike 2. After that one didn't reach home plate, it hit in the turf first, and then came to Josh Elder. As now the count will go 1-2, 1 away here in the top of the second inning. As Barber back into the batter's box. As Mickley, the 1-2 delivery comes, swung on, just gets a piece of it. As Elder, that one's sitting right under him. As he will throw that one back to Mickley on the mound. So the count will still remain 1-2 following that foul ball. As the first baseman and Peyton Wayne, who is waiting on deck. Mickley punches away here on the 1-2. This one is up high. 1-2. As a look on the bat here for Barber. As Mickley, who will return onto the bump. As the bat up to the shoulder here for Barber. The 2-2 comes. Swung on a miss for strike 3. So that will bring us the second out here of the inning. The third strikeout of the game for Declan Mickley, making that one his first swinging on the day. As now we go to the first baseman at number 35, Peyton Wayne. Already here to the 7th hitter in the lineup for the Warriors. Or excuse me, the 8th batter in the lineup. As Mickley will give away the first pitch. As this one is high and inside for ball 1. That one just going right in front of the face. Wayne settles back into the batter's box. Mickley kicks and deals the 1-0 offering. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Total of 3 strikeouts as the home plate umpire will talk here to Wayne. Just a brief chat. And back into the batter's box he goes. As Mickley, the 1-1 delivery comes. This one is just down low, makes that one for ball 2. As Elder again trying to pull that one into the strike zone, seeing if Chris Jackson would call that one for a strike 2. Doesn't go in Elder's favor. As the 2-1 comes, swung on and missed here for strike 2. 2 outs in the top of the 2nd inning, and 2-ball, 2-strike count here for Peyton Wayne, Warriors' first baseman. As he pulls the bat up to the shoulder, the 2-2 on its way, swung on, just gets a piece of it, and the foul ball will keep him in here on this at-bat. As Mickley makes his return onto the mound. Mickley, who ranks himself entering this game as the 4th pitcher with most innings pitched with 30 on the season. As the next pitch will be fouled off again here by Wayne. After Braden Staper, who leads the team in innings pitched with 45.2. Sale's not too far behind him at 39. So following the back-to-back foul balls, Mickley offers the 2-2. This one is in, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts in each of the 1st and 2nd innings for Declan Mickley. As that will do it for the top of the 2nd. As now adds for his 4th K on the day. And now the Hardhats going into the bottom of the 2nd, as will be the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Due up, it'll be Josh Elder, followed by Regan Turnquist and Brixton Steen. So Easton Shockey will make his way back on the mound for the Warriors. A cool sight that happened earlier with tonight, with the fireworks happening over at Mount Rushmore with Air Force One flying over not too far away from the Post 22 fields. As the 4th of July 250th birthday, with those activities just starting up. Right now, salute here to veterans that have served. So Shockey will get into his warm-up pitches. And we'll take a look here for Josh Elder on his stats on the season. A .380 batting average, along with 41 hits, a team high in RBIs with 46, and 18 runs scored. That's following with 2 strikeouts for Elder last night, putting him at 25 walks on the season, and as well as 17 strikeouts. As the 2 catchers in Reese Palmer and Josh Elder are on the Hardhats for this season. So one last warm-up pitch here for Shockey on the mound before the bottom of the 2nd inning will start.
Leading up in the post 22, number 25, Josh Elder.
So Elder will make his way up to the plate. As he will tighten the batting gloves. The lefty hitting catcher. As Shockey will look down the middle towards his catcher and Milo Barber. The first pitch comes. Elder will watch that one go all the way through, as that will be counted for as strike 1. We'll look over to Coach Downs before he settles in for the 2nd pitch here of the inning. As Shockey delivers. Swung on by Elder, a hard hit ball. This one out into left field, and can make the catch as the left fielder, Lucas Dennis. So that will be a base hit here for Josh Elder, as that makes it here for the first of the game for the Hardhats. They get their first base runner on. So a courtesy runner will come in, and number 7, Bridger Karn. And now Elder makes that for his 42nd hit on the season. Now we go to the next batter here in the first baseman, number 15, Regan Turnquist. Turnquist on the season, a .318 batting average with 14 hits, 8 RBIs, and 9 runs. He had an RBI single in last night's game, which brought in the 2nd run. As the first pitch he sees, he will swing and miss for strike 1. We also saw Bridger Karn be the courtesy runner for Elder again last night. He scored 2 runs in that victory over the Rocky Mountain Lobos. So Shockey aware of the runner behind him on first. As he looks over his right shoulder. The 0-1 pitch comes as Turnquist will take a swing, and that a fast foul ball that goes directly into the Hardhats dugout with everybody making sure they get out of the way. So 0-2 count here on the first two pitches for Regan Turnquist. As Karn will take his lead off on first. Shockey with the glove hand on the hip as he gives a nod to his catcher. As the 0-2 comes, Turnquist will swing. This is a soft hit ground ball to the third baseman. He will scoop and will throw to first, and that will be for an out. And will advance Bridger Karn over to second. So that brings us for the first outs here of the inning. And we go to the second baseman, number 13, Brixton Steen. As for Brixie here on the season, a .389 batting average with 21 hits, 16 RBIs, and 13 runs scored. Steen, who we saw here at the start of the season, as he was playing at first, with some injuries kind of happening here to the Hardhats, he's been moved here to second for the most recent games. So he takes a second outside the box and settles on in, sways the bat back and forth. As Karn with his leadoff on second. First pitch comes. Steen will swing. This one is a fly ball going on to left field. That will drop. As Karn rounds second, he's not stopping at third. He will come in to score. As the throw at home and gets him. So Bridger Karn still gets held short right there. The throw at the cutoff man at shortstop. So Steen will add for the second hit of the game for the Hardhats. And now we have two outs here in the bottom of the second. Karn, who is on second, that one hit into that left field or center field gap as it dropped. The throw home just beat it enough. As now this will pull in the left fielder in number 2, Kane McLeod. As he settles and waits for the first pitch that Shockey will give him. They'll look over to Steen on second. First pitch comes as McLeod will watch that one go through. That one comes in for a strike. For Kane on the season, a .209 batting average with 19 hits, 26 RBIs, and 20 runs scored for the Hardhats left fielder. As a quick step off of the mound for Shockey. As the second baseman gets closer to the bag, the 0-1 pitch. This one is outside and low. As he's able to make the catch, and Steen will hold off on second. Evens the count to 1-1 apiece. As Shockey, the right-hander, looks down the middle with McLeod waiting. The pitch comes. This one is in for strike 2. So 1-2 count with 2 away in the bottom of the second inning. For the Hardhats, they found their first 2 base hits here of the inning with the single from Elder and the base hit coming from Brixton Steen, which got out Bridger Karn at home plate. As Shockey, the glove hand on the hip, as he will nod to Barber, his catcher. And the 1-2 offering will come. This one is outside for ball 2. Shockey thought that was going to be called for strike 3 as he will go back to the mound. McLeod steps in. 2-2 with 2 away. Steen still remains on second. As the ball in the glove right in front of the chest, as a quick step off as he turns and looks towards second, as Steen didn't have a very big lead off second. Just took half a step to get himself back on the bag. As the 2-2 on its way, McLeod will swing and gets a foul ball out of it. Keeps him alive. So getting a ball given to the pitcher on the mound. Look here to Coach Downs on the third base line. 2-2 for McLeod. Shockey settles on the mound. Kicks a leg up. The pitch comes. This one is low and outside for ball 3. So Kane McLeod finds his way here to full count. A critical pitch here for Easton Shockey. At the bottom of the second inning, still in a scoreless game. As he looks down the middle with McLeod, the bat on the shoulder and waiting. Steen stepping closer to third. The pitch comes. This one is in for strike 3. And that will be looking there to Kane McLeod for the third out of the second inning. So both teams now having 2 hits apiece after 2 innings. And we're going to take a short break on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 3rd inning.
For the Warriors, number 16, Lucas Dennis.
Third inning ready to go, as will be the 9-1-2 hitters here for the Warriors to start, as this is the left fielder Lucas Dennis up. After the first 2 innings, Declan Mickley throwing 2 strikeouts in each. As he will look at his glove, he will fix that here before he will throw the first pitch. The glove up to the ear. This will come to Dennis. This one is in for strike 1. And we're just on that low inside corner. As a left-handed batter versus a left-handed pitcher. Mickley, the 0-1 delivery comes, and a swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 pitches. As Dennis takes a deep breath before he settles in and waits for the third pitch that Mickley will offer him. As he settles in on the plate, this one is up high for ball 1, trying to see if Dennis would try to chase after that one. On deck is the second baseman, Liam Cronican. As Mickley, the left-hander, nods to Josh Elder. As the 1-2 comes, this one is going to hit the batter in the back, so a hit by pitch will put the first batter here in the third inning on first. Now we go back to the top of the order, and we go to Liam Cronican after he hit a leadoff double in this game. As they're going to let the runner on first here have a second after taking out that pitch in the back. As Turnquist on first base, as he will have his glove up and ready here once Cronican will step into the batter's box. In that first inning, it was Cronican and Shockey who were left on second and third. And it would follow with 2 strikeouts coming after that from Declan Mickley. As he will offer the first pitch. This one is just outside for ball 1. As a lengthy lead for the runner on first and Dennis. As back in the box comes Cronican. Mickley looks to first. And the pitch comes. This is swung on, and that one out of play on the foul ball. Brings the count to 1-1 apiece. As another look over to their third base coach. As the righty steps right back in. As Mickley, the glove and ball out in front of his chest, as he will quickly throw it first. As Dennis comes back in sliding. Trying to get the pickoff attempt there. With Dennis in his big lead off first. Mickley stands straight on the mound. As the pitch comes, a hard swing. This one high into left field. McLeod is giving back, and that one is gone. So a 2-run home run for Liam Cronican, as that will bring us the first 2 runs of the game. As he goes 2 for 2, as Dennis will also come in to score. As they will meet him there on home plate. Hard hit ball that went just over the left field wall. Kane McLeod was trying to give chase. That went just to the left of the scoreboard. And that one is out of here. And now this will pull up the pitcher, and number 9, Easton Shockey.
Now batting, number 9, the pitcher, Easton Shockey.
So the Warriors will get the first run of the game as they have a 2-0 lead, as the first pitch will come to Shockey, as that will go in for a strike. Following the hit by pitch to the leadoff hitter, and Lucas Dennis, as he came in to score as well following that home run. The next pitch, this one is fouled off. That one into the parking lot. That brings the count here to 0-2. As Mickley brings the glove up to the ear, as he said no to the first pitch and nods to the second. The 0-2 offering is in for strike 3. A 3-pitch strikeout looking to Easton Shockey for the first out here of the third inning. As we now go here to the shortstop and number 10, Braden Hosey. Hosey on his first at-bat of the game, he struck out, being one of the now 5 strikeouts here of the game for Declan Mickley on the mound. As he gives away his first pitch, this will be swung on and missed for strike 1, as that one was right along in the turf. So as he will now step right back into the batter's box. Mickley kicks and deals on the 0-1. Swung on hard. This is a high hit ball into left field. Kane McLeod hovers under it, and he will make the catch for the second out here of the inning. Going to fly out from Hosey. And now we'll pull up the center fielder, number 3, Andrew Taggy. Taggy also striking out back on his first at bat of the game. As Mickley waits for him to step into the batter's box. As the first pitch comes his way. As they will check the swing. As Mike Denny on the first baseline, he will say he did not go. So that will bring us for ball 1. Practice swing outside of the box for him. Mickley stands straight on the mound. As the 1-0 pitch comes, this one is in down low as Eller will pop that one from his glove into his bare hand and throws it back to Mickley. First 2 pitches for a 2-0 count. As the offering comes, this one coming in close and will escape away, hitting the backstop and coming back for ball 3. As it will be the third baseman and Dom Maganaro on deck. Mickley, the 3-0 pitch comes. This one is inside and down low for ball 4. So a walk here will put a runner on first and Andrew Taggy. And now Maganaro will come in. He is 0 for 1. He had a pop up to the third baseman Reagan Koskin, who made that catch. With the wind not as blowing as much as it did last night, with absolutely no wind at all here for tonight. As Mickley now will offer the first pitch. Runner takes off to second as Elder thought about throwing it as he will just hold back on this for a stolen base. That will come here for Andrew Taggy. So runner on second. As a new ball will be given here to Declan Mickley. As a left-handed batter will step right back into the box. Mickley waits the call here from Elder. As he'll take a look to the runner on second. As he's going back and forth, Reeder steps away. The pitch comes. This one is up high for ball 2. After we saw the 2-run home run come from Liam Cronican, just on the second at-bat of the inning to give the Warriors the 2-0 lead that they have now. As Mickley again looking back and forth, Reeder steps over to second as the throw is bounced into the turf, and Reeder still able to make the catch. And sliding back in goes Taggy on second safe. Still a 2-0 count here for Dom Maganaro. Mickley will give this pitch off. This will be swung on, and that one going into the netting. It makes this count 2-1. As Maganaro settles in, pulls the bat up to the shoulder as the lefty hitter. As Mickley puts the ball in the glove on a 2-1 count. Again, looking back to second, the pitch comes. This one is in for strike 2. First 2 pitches go for 2 balls. And the first strike on a foul ball, and that one looking. As he will stare down the middle and a step off as Mickley will call for Josh Elder here up to the mound. So they will have a brief talk. With 2 away on a 2-ball, 2-strike count in the top of the 3rd inning. As Chris Jackson also getting more foul balls here. So Elder returns back after Mickley requested for him to come up to the mound. Looks over to second. As the 2-2 pitch comes, swung on, a ground ball that goes to Turnquist at first. He's able to get it, and will run over to first for the 3rd out here at the top of the 3rd inning. After the 2-run home run from Liam Cronican, as Westside has the lead here going into the bottom of the 3rd. As here for the Hardhats, it'll be the 8-9-1 hitters in the lineup. It'll be Reagan Koskin leading off, followed by Hudson Ogle. And then we turn over to Aiden Roberts at the top of the lineup. So as we wait here, we'll take a look at some current MLB scores. Also having some final scores, we'll start with that. As the Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Houston Astros 3-1. Close one between the Braves and the Mets. Braves able to get their 51st win of the season in a 5-3 victory. Orioles will shut out the Reds 3-0. The Yankees beat the Twins 5-2. Nationals over the Pirates 9-5. And this one is a high-scoring game with the Cardinals defeating the Chicago Cubs at a score of 17-1. With some current games going on, as the Rockies have a 15-3 lead over the Giants. That one is close to getting done. As will be all the current scores that we do now. We'll save some for later. As we'll see Easton Shockey getting his warm-up pitches on the mound. As Koskinen waits, we'll take a look on his stats. For him on the season, a .324 batting average with 11 hits, 7 RBIs, and 12 runs scored for the Hardhats third baseman. Mentioned earlier at the start of this live stream, he was in right field back in yesterday's game with Hadley Burris playing at third. And Burris not playing in this game as the final more pitches thrown for Shockey.
Leading off the for the Hardhats, number 20, Reagan Koskinen.
So Koskinen will get announced up here to the plate. And Shockey will get his placement ready here on the mound. For him, in 2 innings, throwing a strikeout in each, 1-2 Lars Kiefer and 1-2 Kenny McLeod to finish out the second inning. First pitch comes to Koskinen. This one will come up high, makes it for ball 1. As he will settle back into the batter's box. Glove out in front of the face here for Shockey. Gives away the 1-0 pitch. This one is outside for ball 2. Koskinen as well here on the season with 6 walks to 7 strikeouts. Also having a total of 7 stolen bases on the season. As Shockey delivers the 2-0 pitch. This one is in for a strike. Koskinen, who we also seen pitch a lot here on the season, as he has 20.1 innings pitched under his name. As now the count here 2-1 to the leadoff hitter. Kicks a leg up, the pitch comes, and a swing and a miss for strike 2. And a second here outside of the box for him. He will step back in with Hudson Ogle, the right fielder, on deck. Shockey looks down, waits the call from his catcher and Barber. As a quick time call by Koskinen there, as he will come back in. As this pitch is dropped on the third ball drop strike, and the throw over to first. So the third strikeout of the game there for Shockey. Now this will pull up the right fielder in number 9, Hudson Ogle. Ogle here in his first game of the Firecracker Tournament, in his first at-bat, hit a triple. As he will settle in. For him on the season, a .382 batting average with 13 hits and 13 runs scored. As Shockey gives away the first pitch. As this one is outside, makes it for ball 1. The lefty waits to see the next pitch as Shockey will try to loosen up the arm. As he looks down the middle. Kicks a leg up, the 1-0 pitch comes. Ogle will take a swing, as that will be a foul ball that goes out of play. Count even up to 1-1. So giving a new baseball here to Shockey following the foul ball from Ogle. As the next pitch comes, and a swing and a miss for strike 2. So following the strikeout to Reagan Koskinen for the first out here, the bottom of the third inning, Hardhats trying to find their first run of the game as they trail 2-0. As Ogle will move the bat around here as he waits for Shockey. As the 1-2 pitch comes and a swing gets a piece of it, so he'll stay alive on the 1-2 count following the foul ball. As that is out towards the backstop with Ada Roberts going to pick that one up.
So we're going to be giving away a few of those prizes as well.
Shockey looking around, and he returns back on the bump. Well, down in front of the face. As the 1-2 pitch comes, Ogle a swing. This one stays fair on the first base line. The pickup from Wayne as he will run that one to the bag, as that brings us for the second out on the inning following the ground out. So now we flip it back to the top of the order. Goes the designated hitter, number 10, Aiden Roberts. Roberts had a pop up to the first baseman on his first at-bat, as he will scan his bat and now steps right back in. Shockey waiting to give the first pitch away, as it will come. This one is outside for ball 1. Already with 2 away here in the bottom third of the first 2 hitters in Koskinen and Ogle. Following the strikeout on the ground up. Next pitch comes. This one is in for a strike. That's Roberts. Steps back into the right-handed batter's box. Also seen him play third base for most of the second base for most of the season. Shockey stands straight on the mound. The 1-1 comes. This one is just down low and outside for ball 2. A little hesitation from Roberts on the swing after that one came closer to him. He held back on it. as he will look towards Shockey after he will also adjust his glove here. 2-1 count. The pitch comes. Roberts a swing, a ground ball that goes right back to him, makes the catch and jogs over and underhands it to Wayne at first for the third out of the third inning. So Westside will get the first 2 runs of the game following the home run from Liam Cronican, as we will go into a short break and we'll be back for the 4th inning.
Leading off for Mr. Dell Warriors, number 2, the right fielder, Ty Hanna.
So Ty Hanna, the right fielder who comes in, he is 0 for 1 on a ground out. As Migley returns here after throwing 1 strikeout back in the 3rd inning to add for a total of 5 for him in the game. So the first pitch, as this will come in for strike 1. As he will examine the bat, and he will step back in. Migley the glove up to the ear. Kicks the leg up. The 0-1 pitch comes. This one is just inside for ball 1. Watching that one go all the way through as the Warriors right fielder. As the kick and deal in the 1-1 pitch. This one is traveling outside for ball 2. After we saw Braden Staper pitch in game 1 of this Firecracker tournament. As a hard hit ball, this one into right field. Ogle giving chase back to it near the warning track, and he will make the catch. As that brings us for the first out here of the inning on the flyout. As this will be the catcher and number 5, Milo Barber. He struck out on his first at-bat of the game. As Ogle was able to get onto that hard hit ball from Hanna. As the first pitch that will come into Milo Barber, as this will fall through, makes it for strike 1. Right-handed batter, as he will tap on his bat here and settles in. Migley will do the same on the mound. Offers the 0-1 pitch. This one in for strike 2, held off on the swing. 2 pitches for 2 strikes with 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. With the first baseman and Peyton Wayne on deck. The 0-2 pitch comes. This one is in for strike 3. So Declan Migley will add for his 6th strikeout of the game, as that now makes it his 5th looking. As Barber will go down 0 for 2 on 2 strikeouts. As this will now bring in the first baseman, number 35, Peyton Wayne. Also striking out on his first at-bat. As the first pitch, this one just comes down low for ball 1. A tap on home plate from Wayne. Migley looks down the middle. Elder gives him the call. The 1-0 pitch. That one comes in high and inside. He'll take the swing. And that one goes into the netting for a foul ball. So the count even up to 1 ball, 1 strike apiece. As Migley delivers this one, comes up high for ball 2. After we started this inning with Ty Hanna, the right fielder, following his fly out and the strikeout to Milo Barber to give us the 2 outs. 2-1 pitch, this one comes in close for ball 3. As we've only seen 1 walk here in this game that came from Andrew Taggy back in the last inning, as he also tagged along for a stolen base. The 3-1 pitch comes, this one is high and inside for ball 4. Walk is earned there for Wayne. And we go into the left fielder in number 16, Lucas Dennis, as he had a hit by pitch just on the second one that Migley offered him. When he was on first, it was that home run that Kronikin hit for the 2-0 lead. So he will take his lead off on first as Mickley will take a quick step off the mound. As Turnquist also has his glove up, ready to go. And the first offering comes to the plate and a swing and a miss from Dennis here for strike one. First left-handed batter here in this inning that Declan Mickley will face off against. As he will stare down the plate. Go straight ahead to the runner on first. The 0-1 comes. This one is in for strike two. Hold off on the swing there from Dennis. One strike away here for putting the top of the fourth inning away. Mickley with the glove hand on the hip and now puts the ball in the glove out in front of him. The 0-2 on its way. Swung on a miss for strike three. So Declan Mickley gets 2 strikeouts here in this inning for a total of 7 on the game. As we go into the bottom of the fourth, Hardhats still trailing by 2. As the leadoff hitters will be the 2-3 hitters in Jackson Reeder, Lars Kiefer, and Josh Elder. And then when we start back up for the Warriors, they will start at the top of their order. As for Easton Shockey here in this game, just 3 innings pitched. He has only allowed 2 hits against him and 3 strikeouts, 1 in each inning. As the doubleheader happening tomorrow night at 5 and 7:30 for the post-22 Hardhats. They'll have another matchup against Gretna after they face off against them in the Omaha tournament. And they will play Missoula. That one's starting at 7:30 following the first game. We'll take a look here for the total of the Firecracker Tournament, with Pueblo leading in the standings. They are sitting at a 4-0 record. Hardhats sitting second at a 2-0. As for the Mr. Dell's Warriors, they have a 2-win, 1-loss record after they fell short to the Rocky Mountain Lobos back on day 1. As the Hardhats defeated them last night at a score of 7-1. So the Hardhats and Pueblo, the only 2 undefeated teams here so far in this Firecracker Tournament. As for tomorrow, the Expos playing the early game at 7:30 a.m. against the 1-6 team. And Mr. Dells will face off against Pueblo at 2:30. Those are the 2 games there. As Jackson Reeder will make his way up to the plate as he is 0 for 1 in this game on a flyout back into center field. That one happened back in the first inning. And Shockey point out into the outfield. Reeder will sway the bat back and forth as the first pitch comes. And a swing and a miss. That one going in and out of the glove and rolls away from Barber for strike 1. Reeder is second outside the box for him. Taking a few practice swings. As Shockey winds up. The 0-1 pitch comes. This one is out of control as that one gets past the mitt there from Barber, and that one hitting the backstop for ball 1. So new ball is given there to Shockey as he'll brush that one off. Reeder waiting to see the next pitch. For Jackson here so far in the season with 17 walks and 9 strikeouts for him. He'll take a swing, a hard hit ground ball to the first baseman. Well, he will pick up and run it himself to first base, as that brings us for the first out here of the inning. A hard hit ground ball from Reeder, as he will now fall for 0-2. As we go now to the center fielder in number 19, Lars Kiefer. Kiefer, who struck out on his first at bat, as now for him on the season for a total of 11 strikeouts. So Shockey back on the mound after the leadoff hitter and Reeder goes down. As the first pitch comes, Kiefer a swing, another ground ball hit to the third baseman. He catches the throw to first. This one is on the ground, the scoop and out. So Kiefer, that was a close one after the third baseman and Don Manganaro threw that one all the way across as that one was landed into the ground. And just getting the scoop in time was the first baseman. So that will bring us for the second outs here of the inning. As we now go to the catcher, and number 25, Josh Elder, who got us started with the first base hit of the game back in the second inning where he hit for a single. As Shockey will look down the middle after the first pitch that went there for Kiefer on the ground ball. So a little bit of a hold off here on the next pitch, as Elder will take a little bit more of a second here outside of the box. As the glove out in front First pitch comes. Eller will swing, gets a piece of it as that foul ball goes into the netting behind him, as he will start off 0-1. Rowan Fredrickson, who we saw pitch back in game 1 of the doubleheader, as he goes and gets that foul ball out of the way. As Shockey turning back and forth as the 0-1 delivery comes to the plate. Eller a swing as that one going directly into the ground, as that will go for a foul ball on the first base line. So on 2 pitches, 2 foul balls for the 0-2 count with 2 away in the bottom of the 4th inning. Hardhats still trying to find their first run here of the game, as they have collected for 2 hits, one of them being Josh Elders. As Shockey waits, as Elder holds the bat about midway there in the batter's box. As the 0-2 pitch comes, a swing from Eller, this one on a line into left field, and makes the catch is the left fielder Lucas Dennis for the 3rd and final out of the 4th inning. So one in the 2-3-4 hitters here in this inning, and Reeder, Kiefer, and Elder as they go down. 2-0 the score in favor of the Mr. Dell's Warriors, as we'll take a short break on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 5th inning.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 1, Liam Cronican.
Ready to go here for the 5th inning, as we go to the number 1 hitter in the lineup for the Warriors, and number 1, Liam Cronican. He is 2 for 2 today with a double and a 2-run home run. As the first pitch, this one will just drop in down low for ball 1, after a little bit of a close swing there from Cronican. As Mickley settles in, the 1-0 pitch comes. This one is in for a strike. As 2 pitches, 1 of each for 1 ball and 1 strike. Mickley takes the step down. The 1-1 pitch comes. This one low and inside for ball 2. As for Mickley trying to keep a hold here of his strikeout streak. As for him, a total of 7 here just through 4 innings pitched. As the next one comes, gets a piece of it on the foul tip that will go into the glove of Elder and makes that go for strike 2. 2-2 counts the leadoff hitter in Cronican, with the pitcher in Easton Shockey waiting on deck. As the southpaw delivers the pitch, this one takes a bounce in the turf and then into the glove there of Elder, makes it for ball 3. So full count to start in the 5th inning. As Mickley kicks and deals, the pitch comes. This one is inside and makes it for ball 4. So we see a leadoff walk for Cronican, as that makes it for the 3rd time that he gets on base here in this game. And here we go to the pitcher in number 9, Easton Shockey. Shockey, who is 1 for 2. He had a bunt single back on his first at-bat, and then followed with a strikeout. As Cronican will take his leadoff on first, as Mickley will look straight ahead to him, as he will take off to second. Elder the throw to Reeder at second. The tag just won't be in time. So a stolen base for Cronican, as that will make it for a total here of 2 in the game for the Warriors. As that first pitch just dropped in down low, making it for ball 1 here for Shockey. As now for Mickley, as he will stare down the middle as the home plate umpire gives him the count, making it the 1-0. Look over the runner on second, the 1-0 pitch, and a bunt will be placed. This one is just going to go foul on the third base line as Koskin was waiting to see if that one will. And a smart play there from the Hardhats third baseman as that one just turned left. As Shockey will make his return back from first, as Elder will prop the bat up on home plate waiting for him. So Shockey following the foul bunt, as Mickley waits for him to step into the batter's box. As Kronikin will take some steps closer over to third. As the pitch will come. This one just low and outside for ball 2 with Koskin, the third baseman, trying to play a little bit closer. After the first 2 pitches, we saw Shockey try to place the bunt. 2-1 count and a quick step off from Mickley. As he will return back onto the mound. As this pitch ready to go out in front of him. As the 2-1 on its way, this one is in for strike 3. I apologize, there was 2 strikes on there. So a strikeout brings us for the first outs here of the inning. That was my mistake, I did not get the count right. So that will now add for the 8th strikeout of the game for Declan Mickley. And he'll put away here Easton Shockey, making now him go down on 2 strikeouts in this game. As we now go to the shortstop at number 10, Braden Hosey. 0-for-2 on the game with a strikeout and a flyout. Runner takes off to third. The pitch is in for a strike as Elder won't attempt to throw over to third. So Kronikin gets 2 stolen bases following his leadoff walk here in the inning. As the infielders will come in closer. As Mickley will line up, the 0-1 pitch comes. This one falls in for strike 2 on 2 pitches. 2-0 the score in favor of the Warriors. Mickley waits. As moving the bat around is Hosey. 0-2 on its way. Swan, a hard hit ground ball, gets past Koskin and Reeder, and that will be an RBI single. As Westside now makes this a 3-0 game. As Kronikin will come in to score from third base. As now we go to the number 4 hitter in the lineup, and number 3, Andrew Taggy. Taggy, a strikeout and a walk here in this game, also having for a stolen base. So Mickley will look at home plate, now take a look over on first, as he will toss that one over to Turnquist. And going in safe is Hosey. So the center fielder steps back in the box as he will wait to see for his first pitch. As Mickley offers it, runner takes off to second. That pitch is outside. Elder the throw. Won't get there in time. So the second stolen base of the game the first stolen base for Braden Hosey there. After we saw 2 stolen bags from Liam Kronikin following his walk. So the count will now start here 1-0 to Taggy. So Mickley will give the nod to Elder. Rear backs off the runner on second. As the pitch comes, this one is just down low for ball 2. Hardhats with an overall record this season of 31 wins and 7 losses, including all the games and all the tournaments. Mickley will lean on closer in with the count here at 2-0 as he'll take a quick step off. As we see a pitcher making his way into the bullpen for the Hardhats. Another look to the runner on second. He takes off. The pitch comes in. Elder the throw to third. Koskin the tag. Gets him. So trying to be greedy is Braden Hosey. Trying to find his second stolen base there. As he will get off. And now this will bring the 2 outs here in this inning. As Hosey following his RBI single. As now the count here is 2-1. Mickley with the glove up to the ear, with no runners on now. After Hosey gets caught stealing at third, this is a hard hit ball going into right field. Ogle giving chase as that one to the warning track, can't make the catch. As the runner will round second, Ogle gets the throw there to the cutoff man, as that will be a triple for Andrew Taggy. So following the runner getting caught stealing to third, Taggy will add for a triple, as that was a hard hit ball going into right field, as Ogle will try to get there in time, as that one just got away from him, as now that will be the 5th base hit of the game for West Side. As now coming to the plate is the 3rd baseman and number 6, Dom Maganaro. As the lefty will wait, Makley looks over his shoulder to the runner on 3rd. As the pitch will come in, this one is low and outside. Eller gets his glove there in time, and that one goes for ball 1. Makley leaning on in. As the ball in the glove offers the 1-0 pitch, swung on into the netting. For that foul ball makes now to a 1-1 count. And a second here for the left-handed batter as he waits for Makley to get set up on the mound. As the runner takes off to home, Makley throws. That one's going to go away from Elder. So stealing home is Andrew Taggy, as now West Side makes this to a 4-0 game. As Makley saw him coming right there, and he threw to home. That one just getting away from Josh Elder. So the Warriors now have a 4-0 lead in the top of the 5th inning, as the count will still remain 1 ball, 1 strike here with 2 outs to Dom Maganaro. Next pitch comes. It's a foul ball that went up and out of play and rolling in the parking lot. So 1-2 count. Makley given a new, fresh baseball. As he offers the 1-2, this one on top left corner, just high enough, and makes it for ball 2. As Makley, the 2-2 pitch on its way, swung on. This is a high fly ball into left center gap. Reeder trying to get back there, but McLeod will be able to make the catch. The 3rd out of the top of the 5th inning. As the Warriors get 2 runs in there, we saw the RBI single come from Braden Hosey that allowed Liam Cronican in to score to make it a 3-0 game. And then a little bit of a risky move with Andrew Taggy coming in to steal home, as Makley went to go toss that one over to Elliott. That one just escaping, and that one leading in to make it a 4-0 game. As now here for the Hardhats, the leadoff hitters will be the 5, 6, 7 hitters in Regan Turnquist, Brixton Steen, and Kane McLeod to start the bottom of the 5th inning. As for those 3 batters, they'll make their 2nd at bat here of the game. As we'll take a look here at the other MLB scores happening around the league. As currently in the bottom of the 9th inning in a tied 3-3 game between the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago White Sox. In the 7th inning, the Red Sox holding on to a 5-0 lead over the Los Angeles Angels. The Padres up 3-0 over the Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th inning. Another tie game between the Brewers and the Diamondbacks, as the Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead in the 6th inning over the Mariners. And some more final scores with the... Actually, no new final scores. Bottom of the 9th there for the White Sox and Guardians. That one looking like to go into extra innings, as a tight race there for the AL Central lead, as the Guardians sit at a 46-42 record, with the White Sox sitting at 45-41. As we will still see the pitcher in Easton Shockey on the mound, as he will give away his final warm-up pitch. As Regan Turnquist comes up to the plate, as he is 0 for 1 following his grounder that was hit towards the 3rd baseman. As the Hardhats here just threw 4 innings with 2 hits, as Shockey will get settled in on the mound. As the first pitch will come to Regan Turnquist, as he will swing and miss for strike 1. As he takes his second here outside of the batter's box. Glove out in front for the pitcher. Kicks the leg up, the 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss there for strike 2. On 2 pitches for 2 strikes to Regan Turnquist. Taps on home plate. As Shockey gives away the 0-2. This one down into the turf. And that will hold for ball 1 here. As already here through 4 innings pitched for Easton Shockey, just 3 strikeouts. After he threw 1 of each in the 1st and 2nd and 3rd inning, none in the 4th. As he will kick the leg up, the 1-2 on its way. Turnquist a hard swing. This one is going out into the left center gap. The center fielder is under it, able to make the catch. And Andrew Taggy. So that will bring us for the first outs here at the 5th inning. As now we go to the second baseman in number 13, Brixton Steen. He was also had the second base hit of the game here for the Hardhats after following his double. That was when Bridger Karn got thrown out at home plate. So he will settle in the left-handed batter's box. Following the Turnquist fly up, he'll take a swing, a hard hit ground ball to the first baseman. The scoop up there from Wayne, and he will run it to first. And that'll bring us for the second out here at the bottom of the 5th inning. And now we go to the left fielder in number 2, Kane McLeod. McLeod 0 for 1 on a strikeout looking. As that one was a close call. He thought he was going to earn the walk on his last at-bat, and then got called short there for strike 3. So the first pitch Steen sees hits the ground ball over to first. As first pitch comes up high and inside for ball 1 to Kane McLeod. And Shockey on the mound. Gives away the 1-0 pitch. McLeod turns away from that one, as that will fall in there for strike 1. Puts the count to an even 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch coming, a swing and a miss for strike 2. As one more strike away here from putting the 5th inning away after the first 2 hitters in Turnquist and Steen going down. As Shockey takes a look over to his dugout, making sure that's the pitch that they want. As the 1-2 waits. Takes a leg up, the pitch comes to McLeod, a hard swing. This one in the air into right field, as under it and making the catch is Ty Hanna for the 3rd and final out of the 5th inning. So the Hardhats still trailing 4-0 here after 5. We'll take a short break on Hardhats TV, and we'll be back for the start of the 6th inning. Welcome back for the start of the 6th inning. A new pitcher on the mound here for the Post 22 Hardhats at number 14, Hadley Burris, as he has not thrown for a single pitch here on the season. So he'll make his pitching debut on the mound, as him and Elder will have some words before we get ready. As the leadoff hitter here for the Warriors will be the right fielder number 2, Ty Hanna. As Elder gets done talking to Burris after for Declan Mickley in 5 innings pitched for him, 8 strikeouts, 5 hits against, and 4 runs. As Burris, a right-handed pitcher, will look on in. He gives a nod over to Josh Elder as first one comes high and inside for ball 1 to Hanna. As for Hanna here in this game, 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Burris pulls the ball into the glove. Lifts the leg up, the 1-0 pitch. Up high again here for ball 2. As for the Hardhats here, following this Firecracker Tournament, as their next tournament will be on Thursday, July 9th. That'll be the Dave Pluth Legacy Tournament. As the next pitch, this will be swung on and missed here for strike one. And now pulling the count here to 2-1 to the leadoff hitter in Hana, with Milo Barber, the catcher, on deck, and Peyton Wayne in the hole. As Burris, the 2-1 delivery comes. This one is in for strike two. As Burris trying to find for his first strikeout here on the season, as he has the pitch locked and ready to go. The 2-2 on its way. This one is low, and making the catch there along the turf as Elder makes that one for ball three. Full count here to the leadoff hitter in Ty Hana. Burris delivers the pitch. This one is outside for ball four. So the leadoff walk here to the Warriors right fielder. As we now go to the catcher in number 5, Milo Barber. Barber, who is 0 for 2 in this game with 2 strikeouts. As we'll take a look over to their third base coach as he gives out the call sign. As Barber will tap on his bat and will step into the right-handed batter's box. As Burris looks on in and takes a quick look over the runner on first. As this one comes to Barber, as that one is in for a strike. As they say, he went there on that swing after that pitch was high and inside. As the 0-1 start. As Burris, looking down the middle, takes a look over to the runner in Hana on first following the leadoff walk. As the 0-1 pitch comes, this one is in down low for ball one. As we mentioned earlier, Burris played the first 2 games of this Firecracker Tournament on third, as he sat out for this game so they could put him in for pitching. Count at an even 1-1 strike with no outs at the top of the 6th inning. 4-0 the score in favor of Mr. Dell's Warriors. Next pitch coming, this one is just high of the strike zone, makes it for ball 2. So Burris with the glove on the hip looks on and waits for the pitch call from Josh Elder behind the plate. As Barber settles on in, runner on first as Turnquist with his glove up and ready. As the 2-1 offering comes to the plate, runner takes off to second. Elder, the quick throw, the tag gets him. So that'll bring us for the first out. The second time that the Warriors will get caught stealing here in this game, so that puts all runners off. And now this will be a count here, 3-1 to Milo Barber. As Elder, we saw that one earlier, to third, and now went to second for the Hardhats catcher. As Burris delivers the 3-1 pitch, this one is up high for ball 4. So back-to-back walks here to the first 2 batters in this game in Ty Hana and Milo Barber. Now we pull up here to the first baseman and number 35, Peyton Wayne. Wayne 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk in this game. As we're here to the 8th hitter in the lineup for the Warriors. So a courtesy runner will come in for Milo Barber on first. It will be number 12, Cooper Cook. As a quick look over from Burris on the mound. As he will give off the first pitch. This is popped up high. Turnquist will try to give chase, as that one will go out of play. As that foul ball brings us to an 0-1 start. As it will wait here on this next pitch, as Burris is set and ready to go. So is Wayne here at bat. Burris with the ball in the glove. As the 0-1 pitch comes, swung on, this one into left field. That's for a base hit as McLeod will go back. That one hits off the fence. A runner rounding second as they're going to hold him on third. So that will be a double for Peyton Wayne. That's going to put runners on 2 and 3 with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. As now making that for the 6th base hit of the game for the Warriors. As we now go into the number 9 hitter, a pinch hitter, at number 44, Gavin Godfrey. So he will come in to replace the left fielder, Lucas Dennis, as he's going to have a quick chat with his third base coach. Following the walk to Milo Barber, the courtesy runner on third, and Cooper Cook. And then the double there from Peyton Wayne on second. So Godfrey, who will step on in as the third base coach talks to the runner on third. As all the infielders, they come in a little bit closer. Possibly thinking here for a sacrifice bunt. Burris has the pitch ready to go. As the first offering comes, swung on. This has popped up as Koskin will lay back as Reeder is under it, and he will make the catch. And the second out here on the first pitch that Godfrey has seen. And we go back to the top of the order here into the second baseman, number 1, Liam Cronican. Cronican, who is 2 for 2, a double and a home run, as well as a walk on his last at-bat. So the second out following the pop-up there from Godfrey. As Burris puts the glove right on front of the chest. As he has the pitch ready to go, it takes a look to the runner on third. As it comes to the plate, this one is in for a strike. As for Cronican, 2 on his last at-bat. He followed with 2 stolen bases, and he got that run following the RBI single from Braden Hosey. Burris gets his next pitch ready on the 0-1 start with 2 away in the top of the 6th. The pitch comes, as this one is just up high of the strike zone for ball 1. Runners still remain on second and third for the Warriors. Burris looks down the middle, as Eller gives the pitch call to him. As the 1-1 on its way, Cronican is swinging. That one will go out of play. So that foul ball brings us to a 1-2 count. As Burris in that one more pitch mentality here. One more strike would put away the top of the 6th inning. Cronican will put the bat up to the shoulder here at the plate. Burris waiting. As he will stand straight, takes a look over to the runner on third. As the 1-2 pitch comes, swung on. That one over the head of Koskin. So that will be a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. They're going to send a second. So a 2 RBI single for Liam Cronican. Westside now makes this a 6-0 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. After a 2-out single, will bring in 2 runs to score. And now we go into the pitcher, number 9, Easton Shockey. We'll see if he returns pitching in the next inning for the Warriors. So Burris will take a look over to Cronican, as he is having a big day for himself on the play. First pitch coming and a bunt show. That one is just high and outside for ball 1. As Burris leans on into the left-handed batter, Shockey waits. As Cronican going back and forth on first. That will be a base hit just on the left field side. So Cronican rounding second, as McLeod will throw this one close to third. Won't get there in time. So that is going to be a double for Easton Shockey, and that's going to put runners on 2 and 3 here for the Warriors. As now we go into the shortstop, this is number 10, Braden Hosey. As we're going to see a mound visit come here from pitching coach Bud Bartholow, as he will talk to Hadley Burris after he makes his first pitching debut here on the season for the Hardhats, starting this inning. As we saw back-to-back walks, the first 2 hitters in Hanna and Barber, and then followed with a double. And we saw Hanna trying to steal second. Elder showed off the right arm, throwing the runner out. That got us the first out of the inning, and then it was a quick pop-up to the shortstop from Gavin Godfrey to bring us the second, and the follow with a 2 RBI single from Liam Cronican to make it a 6-0 game, and the double there from Easton Shockey. So Hosey following the mound visit from Coach Bartholow and Burris on the mound. We're set and ready to go here on this next at-bat. As Burris will loosen out the right throwing arm. So he takes a look over to the runner on third. First pitch comes following the mound visit. It'll be a swing and a miss for strike 1. There's a second here outside of the left-handed batter's box. He will step on him. Now making it 8 hits in this game here for Westside. Burris will request for a new pitch. With the motion of the arm. As the 0-1 comes its way, this one is inside for ball one as Burris will take a look over the runner on third. As we have seen the Warriors steal home, and it was successful for them as McLeod tried to throw it home, just got away from Elder, as that made it for a 3-0 game. Count even up to 1-1 apiece to the Warriors shortstop in Braden Hosey. Burris the pitch, swung on a foul ball into the netting. 1-2 count with 2 away. New ball given here to Hadley Burris on the mound. As they will settle on it, Hosey waits to see the next pitch. As Burris has it locked and loaded, ready to go. Runners on second and third. The 1-2 on its way, swung on, that's a line drive, caught by Reeder. That's shortstop, and that brings us for the third out in the top of the 6th inning. So the last 2 innings, Westside adding 2 runs each to give him a 6-0 lead. As now for the Hardhats going into the bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be the leadoff hitters Reagan Koskin, Hudson Ogle, and Aiden Roberts, as that's how the 3 batters due up will go. As we will still wait to see if Easton Shockey will make his return on the mound for the Warriors. As he will take on the infield. Again, post 22, they will play a doubleheader tomorrow at 5 and 7:30. The first game against Gretna, the second game against Missoula, that one with a estimated start time at 7:30. As we will still see Easton Shockey pitching here. It's 5 full innings for him. With him and Liam Cronican having big games for Westside. As the substitution made, so this will be Gavin Godfrey. He will go into left field. As we'll see if any other changes have happened.
Now in right field for the Warriors is number 8, Smith Gauss.
So a little mistake there. It's going to be number 8, Smith Dowse in left field. That was the change that has happened. So Reagan Koskin steps up to the plate here for the start of the bottom of the 6th inning. For Koskin here in this game, 0 for 1 on a strikeout. As Shockey will get settled in. As the first pitch comes to Koskin, he will swing and miss for strike 1. Takes a look over at Coach Downs on the third baseline with Coach Steve Wolf over at first. As Shockey waits for the pitch call here, he gives a nod over to his catcher and Barber. The 0-1 on its way. Koskin swings and misses here for strike 2 and will fall down while doing it. 2 pitches for 2 strikes as home plate umpire Jackson will make sure to check on Koskin to see if he is all right. As he will take a deep breath, settles back in. As Shockey gives away the 0-2 pitch. This one takes a bounce in the turf, as that will go for ball 1. With the right fielder and Hudson Ogle waiting on deck. As Koskin pulls the bat up to the shoulder. Shockey looks down the middle here on a 1-2 count. As the pitch comes, Koskin swings. This is popped up. This one going into the crowd. So the count will go 1-2. Remains on that one following the foul ball. Shockey given a new baseball. After the first 2 pitches were swings and misses from Koskin. As Shockey kicks a leg up, the pitch comes. This one is low and outside for ball 2. As he will stay patient on that one. Knew right away that one was not going to hit the zone. Taps on home plate. Shockey stands straight. Pitch on its way, swung on and missed for strike 3. So the first out here of the inning, and now makes that for the 4th strikeout of the game for Easton Shockey. As Koskin will go down 0 for 2 on 2 strikeouts this evening. We go to the number 9 hitter in the lineup in the right fielder, number 9, Hudson Ogle. Ogle, who was 0 for 1 following a ground out hit to the first baseman back on his first at-bat, as he's also made several catches in the outfield from foul fly balls. First pitch is outside and low for ball 1. Here for the left-handed hitter, as Shockey, glove out in front of him, delivers the 1-0 pitch, as a swing and a miss from Ogle takes it in for strike 1. A second here outside the box and quickly sets back into the plate. Shockey kicks a leg up, the 1-1 on its way, as this will be a softly hit ground ball. The second baseman picks up, throws to first, and gets him. Another close call there as Ogle trying to beat that one out with his speed, as they'll bring us for out number 2. On the ground out, now we go back to the top of the order. It's the designated hitter in number 10, Aiden Roberts. Roberts, who is 0 for 2 on a pop-up and a ground out. On the last one, that one hit directly right back to the pitcher, and Shockey, he ran it all the way back over to first, where underhanded it to Wayne. First pitch, Roberts sees the swing. This is a line drive out into center field, and making the catch is Andrew Taggy for the 3rd out of the 6th inning. So after 6, the Warriors lead 6-0. We're going to take a short break here on Hardhats TV, as we're going to enter the last inning here of the finale of Day 3 of the 51st Annual Firecracker Tournament. Ready to go to start the 7th inning. A new pitcher on the mound here for the Hardhats at number 13, Brixton Steen, as Hadley Burris makes his way over to second to replace him. For Brixie on the season, pitching-wise, 7 innings pitched with a 2-1 record, 7 strikeouts to 5 batters walked, and with an even 2 ERA on the season. As the leadoff hitter here for the Warriors, stepping into the plate, this will be Smith Dowse. As Steen twists and turns, the first pitch comes, as this one will go inside, makes that one for ball 1. So far here for Westside, 6 runs scored on 8 hits for the Hardhats, no runs scored with 2 hits and 1 error. Steen delivers the 1-0 pitch. This one is just in down low for ball 2. So we only saw 1 inning pitch so far from Hadley Burris, which made his pitching debut on this season, and then Declan Mickley, who started this game. As Steen kicks up, the 2-0 pitch on its way. This one is in down low for ball 3. 3 pitches here so far. 3-0 count. Steen takes a deep breath. As the 3-0 pitch comes its way, this one is in for a strike. And I'll put the count here to 3-1. this is Andrew Taggy, the center fielder, I apologize. As the 3-1 pitch comes, he'll take a swing, as gets a piece of it here on the foul ball, so that will go to full count here for the center fielder for the Warriors. After the first 3 pitches he encountered, didn't swing at any, goes for 3 balls, and the next 2 here go for 2 strikes. As Steen has the next pitch ready to go, the 3-2 on its way. As swung on a ground ball that gets past Koskin. Reeder makes the diving catch, but won't get the throw off in time. So that will be a leadoff single for Andrew Taggy. That will be his second base hit in the game, as he followed with a triple on his last at-bat. As we now go to the third baseman and number 6, Dom Manganaro, as he is 0 for 3 in this game with a pop-up, ground out, and fly out. So Steen will lean on in. Looks over his shoulder to the runner on first. As the pitch will come on in, this one is high and outside for ball 1. As Steen only 7 innings pitched here on the season, and having a 2-win and 1-loss record. That's one of those wins happened on the first road trip on the season when the Hardhats went down to Sheridan to play the Troopers. Runner takes off to second. Eller the throw, the tag for Reeder, not in time. So a stolen base from Andrew Taggy, as that makes it for his second of the game. As now the count here will be 2 balls and no strikes to Manganaro. As Steen looks and waits. Look back to second. He's going to throw that direction, as the tag won't be there in time as he comes back in sliding safe. So the count now 2 balls and no strikes here for the Warriors' third baseman. Brixton Steen on the mound, the right-hander, delivers the next pitch. This one is high and outside for ball 3. As on deck is the right fielder in number 2, Ty Hana. Steen leans on in. We saw this happen on the last at-bat. Started on the first 3 pitches on a 3-0 count. Next pitch comes. This one is outside. So a 4-pitch walk is given out. That'll put the first 2 base runners here in this game on first and second. As Eller will give out a quick call sign to his infielders. So a walk for Manganaro. Now pulls up the right fielder, number 2, Ty Hana. Hana in this game, 0 for 2 on a ground out and fly out. His last at-bat, he also earned for a walk and got caught stealing. Steen looking back and forth to Koskin. The tag gets him. So the third time that Josh Eller will catch runners trying to steal. So that brings us for the first out here of the inning. And now just with a lone runner on second, and also that pitch going in for a strike, makes it for an 0-1 start here for Hana. Steen gives the nod to Eller, takes a look over to the runner on second and Manganaro. As the pitch comes, this drop is into the strike zone for strike 2. 1-2 pitches. As he will step right back into the batter's box. Still 6-0 the score in favor of the Warriors. As Steen looks to second, Reeder backs off the pitch. This is popped up high. Hadley Burris, the second baseman, who is under it, and into the glove, and makes the catch for the second out here on the top of the 7th inning. So the pop-up from Hana now pulls up the catcher, number 5, Milo Barber. Barber, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk here in this game. Only with a runner in Manganaro on second following his walk. As Steen only giving out for his 6th on the season. Reeder backs off the runner on second. First pitch coming, a ground ball hits a Koskin at third, and he will toss that one over to first as Turnquist will make the catch for the third out of the top of the 7th inning. As for the Hardhats, they need 7 runs here to win this game and 6 to extend this game into extra innings. As for the leadoff hitters for the Hardhats, we go to the 2-3-4 hitters, Jackson Reeder, Mars Kiefer, and Josh Elder.
The 50-50 has been claimed, or winner has claimed the catch.
we'll still see Easton Shockey here on the mound for the Warriors
Leading
as
off
he
the
looks to
inning for
complete
Hardhats,
the full game here.
Jackson Reeder.
As Jackson Reeder will step his way up on the plate here for the last inning, the bottom of the 7th inning. Reeder here in this game 0 for 2 with a flyout and ground out. As for the left-handed batter, will take a second here before he enters into the batter's box. As Shockey, glove out in front of him. As the first pitch will come, Reeder will hold off on the swing. That pitch is in and through for strike 1. As he will quickly hurry up and settle back into the box. Shockey delivers the 0-1 pitch. This one in for strike 2, just on that bottom inside corner to Reeder. So 2 pitches on 2 strikes, the leadoff hitter. As Shockey kicks and deals the 0-2 pitch on its way. This one is in down low and coming in and out of the glove of Barber, making that one go for ball 1. With the center fielder and Lars Kiefer on deck. Reeder settles in, puts the bat up to the shoulder. The 1-2 pitch comes. This one is outside for ball 2. As Reeder takes a deep breath, settles back in. As Shockey, glove out in front of him. And the 2-2 pitch comes. This one is inside. Reeder going on his tippy toes to avoid getting hit there, as first 2 pitches went in for 2 strikes, and the following 3 puts him here at full count. Taps on home plate. As Shockey looks, and the pitch will come to the plate. Reeder is swinging a hard hit ground ball. That one to the second baseman. He makes the catch and a line out. Impressive play and a catch there from the second baseman, Liam Kronikin. As that will bring us for the first out here of the bottom of the 7th inning. That was a hard hit ball from Reeder. As Kronikin just gets over there in time to make that catch. As now this will pull up the center fielder, number 19, Lars Kiefer. Kiefer, who is 0 for 2 on a strikeout and ground out in this game. As Shockey gives him the first pitch, as this one's going to get away from the glove of Barber. That one going all the way to the backstop for ball 1. As Josh Elder, who is on deck, will go and get that ball out of the way. As we'll resume on play. Shockey again loosening up the arm there. As the 1-0 pitch comes to Kiefer, he lets that one go through. That one is in for strike 1. So he will even out the count to 1 ball and 1 strike apiece. 12 out in front for the starting pitcher, and Shockey. Total of 4 strikeouts for him in this game, as Kiefer will hit a ground ball here to the first baseman, Wayne. He'll underhand it to the pitcher, and Shockey, as he will tag the bag for the second out here in the 7th inning. So 2 away, this will now pull up the catcher at number 25, Josh Elder. Elder, who is 1 for 2 in this game with a single and fly out into left field. As for the infield umpire, and Mike Denning will check on Easton Shockey there. So Elder settles on in to the lefty's box following the ground out from Kiefer. Glove out in front. As the first offering comes to Elder, this one is high and outside for ball 1. As he gets the ball back from his catcher in Milo Barber. Elder pulls the bat up to the shoulder. The 1-0 pitch comes. This one is inside as he took a little step back, avoiding that one, as that one goes for ball 2. 2-0 count on the first 2 pitches. Taps on his hard hat here before he settles on in. 2-0 pitch comes. This one is high and inside for ball 3. As the first baseman, Regan Turnquist, on deck. Elder, who leads the team in walks with 25 on the season, and Shockey will take a second here off of the mound, as now he will return back on it. 3-0 pitch comes to Elder. This one is down the middle here for strike 1. With no action needed there from Elder. Following that 3-0 count, that now turns it to 3-1. As Shockey gets the pitch off. This one is up high, makes it for ball 4. That will be for the first walk that Easton Shockey has given out here in this game. And on the 26th walk on the season for Josh Elder, as Bridger Karn, the courtesy runner, will come in for him. As we now go to the first baseman, Regan Turnquist. Turnquist 0 for 2 with a ground out and fly out in this game. Shockey with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. He'll look down the middle. Carn with his leadoff on first. As the pitch comes into Turnquist, he will swing and miss for strike 1. Takes a look over to Coach Downs along the third baseline. Back into the right-handed batter's box goes the first baseman for post 22. Shockey has the ball in the glove. The 0-1 on its way. This one comes up high for ball 1 as ball 1-1 count, as Turnquist ready to see the next one. Barber, who was staring down Carn on first after he was waiting on to see if he was going to throw that one to second. Next pitch, this one comes high and inside for ball 2. 2-1 count for Turnquist. Settles in and taps on home plate. As Shockey giving a nod to his catcher and Barber as he adjusts the hat. Puts the glove hand back on the hip. Carn trying to inch closer to second. The pitch comes in. Turnquist a swing. It's a ground ball that gets past the third and shortstop for a base hit. They'll put runners on first and second here for the Hardhats. So that's a 2-out single for Turnquist. Gets that for his first base hit in the game. And now adds it for his 15th on the season. We now go to Brixton Steen. First, we'll see a quick mound visit here for Westside. Steen, who we saw pitch in the 7th inning. As the infielders will come on in. Shockey will request a new ball. So with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Westside up 6-0. Trying to fight for their 3rd win here in this post-22 tournament. As the Hardhats are 2-0. Trying to get a comeback here in this game to earn for their 3rd win after being reigning champions last year. As Steen will make his way here back to the plate. The mound visit still on the mound. As Chris Jackson will call for that mound visit to come to an end. So Easton Shockey will just stay on the mound here following the walk to Josh Elder and the single to Regan Turnquist. Steen, who steps up to the plate, who is 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out for him here in this game. So he will settle in the left-handed batter's box, sways the bat back and forth. As Shockey with the glove hand on the hip. Steen, who has 1 home run here on the season that happened back on Mother's Day. The first pitch he sees, this one comes inside and low for ball 1. Shockey waits to see the next pitch that Barber wants him to give. Turnquist on first with Carn on second. Pitch comes in, Steen will swing as that one will go for a foul ball on the first base line, evens the count to 1-1 apiece. As Steen a second outside the box with 2 outs. As Shockey waiting. Carn will extend his lead on to second. Lifts the leg, the 1-1 pitch comes. This one is up high, makes that one for ball 2. So the 2-1 count now here for the Hardhats pitcher and Brixton Steen after he played second until the 7th inning where they moved Hadley Burris over. A deep breath on the mound. Shockey delivers the 2-1 pitch. Steen will swing. This one high in the air into the right center gap. As the right fielder going back, as the center fielder actually will make the catch, and that will do it here for this game. A final score of 6-0, as Mr. Dell's Royals will hand the Hardhats their first loss here of this Firecracker Tournament. As the win will go to Easton Shockey as he will throw the complete game. But don't forget, tomorrow the doubleheader for the post-22 Hardhats starting at 5 o'clock against the Gretna Griffins and at 7:30 against Missoula. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in here to Hardhats TV. As this is Wyatt Simmons signing off.
The Warriors will be playing at 2:30. The 5 will play, and we'll see the teams and play the placement games on Sunday afternoon.